Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 6 of your experiment phase. I am so excited to share one of my favorite resources with you that flooded out of me one day. I was watching so many of my fellow peer nutritionists talk about, oh, just don't eat these things. And cravings are bad. I just kept getting there's so much negativity around cravings. And I'm like, well, what if we shift that and look at them from like, ooh, what are they telling me? What are my cravings giving? What information are they providing me? So I am a huge fan of Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life book, where she uses a symptom and then tells you what's maybe going on in your body, both physically and emotionally. So this beautiful book just flooded out of me because I wanted to share with people a new way of looking at our cravings instead of being anti, shoving them down, like pushing that volleyball under the water. I know that doesn't work for me. So there's other things going on with us. So I did the craving and then what you could do both physically and emotionally. So I can't wait to share that with you. So go ahead and grab your PDF of your Conscious Cravings Guide. And we are going to start with page 9, I believe. Yep, page 9. And we're just going to start with all sugar. I put an A in front of it so it was up on the first page. So all sugar. Why? Low blood sugar, tryptophan and chromium deficiency, and then lack of sweetness in your life. So I was seeing a lot of repetitive patterns with my clients. So I was like, well, let's see. What if we add in some extra self-care or we add in some other things that inspire us? So then, of course, there's the physical needs. And I looked up those, too, for the chemistry of our bodies. So what to do? Add in whole fruit and nuts. Add in spirulina, which I have some here. So here's another supplement you can experiment with. This one is in tablet form. It's also in powder. It's a little intense in powder, but you can try it. You can put a little bit into a smoothie or a vegetable juice. Pumpkin, sesame, sunflower seeds, raw cacao, oatmeal, sweet potato, spinach, raisins, onion, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, cinnamon, grapes, apples, sweet potato. I think I have that in twice. That's how important that is. Carob powder. And then to add sweetness in our life, we love to contribute. So volunteer or do something philanthropical in your community. So I definitely see that we're more fulfilled versus that we want that sugar to give us the little high in our brain. There's even so much research out there that sugar is a drug too, right? We're addicted to that feeling that it gives us. All right, so you're kind of getting the vibe of this. All right, and then I had to put coffee and black tea. I used to not like black tea, and then it just came in strong. So sulfur, salt, phosphorus deficiency, wanting a morning ritual to waken the senses of the body. How beautiful is that? I mean, it's not a negative thing. So where the aroma, the smell, the heat, the taste, the bitterness, and all of that is awakening our senses. So it's really beautiful, actually. So what we can do to just keep that balance of things in our body instead of, oh, I need coffee and tea to survive, we just, again, give our body the other nutrients it may be needing. So there's a whole list there. And the one I wanted to show you from this list is apple cider vinegar is one here too. So apple cider vinegar is great. Anything else? Kombucha. Yeah, wonderful list here. I don't need to read all of these to you. What I recommend too then is to drink plain water first and eat before your coffee and tea to ensure hydration. And then practice other morning rituals such as body brushing, stretching, yoga, 3 push-ups. I know one time I did 3 yoga poses I love and 3 yoga poses I didn't love every morning for 2 weeks. And by the end of week 1, I couldn't remember which one was which. What a fun experiment that was. So really neat to just give ourselves these experiments to connect more with our physical body, because that's what the coffee and the tea are doing too. Let's see. And then I was going to do bread and pasta. Go ahead and pop down to, oh wait, did I jump over one? Oh yeah, I jumped over a whole page. So sorry, everyone. So, oops, I'm so sorry. I must have scrolled too fast. So pop back up to page 10. I went straight to coffee. So sorry about that. Pop up to bread and pasta. Chromium deficiency, lack of sleep and anxiety, craving more from life, and needing deeper rest while you sleep. So cool, that's all right. So if you know, you're like, ooh, that's a tough night. I know this craving is going to come in strong. Here's what we can do. We add in cinnamon, grapes again, sweet potato, go to sleep without any electronics, and then add lavender essential oils in your day. This one is an actual oil, but I have sprays too that I use. I love to put them on my third eye to help relax. So if I know I'm waking up and it was a tough night's sleep and something came up, go ahead and start to give yourself support so that bread and pasta isn't that quick carb energy that our body's telling us we're craving, because it needs more. It needs more fuel. Then let's go to cheese. Oh, yeah, cheese. Thank you. Signs of dehydration and improper absorptions of vitamins and minerals. Calcium, such as calcium and essential fatty acid deficiency. A desire for more highs in your life, because there is something in cheese that makes us want more. So that feeling of contentment and relief that cheese can give us too. There's a little bit of chemical in there that makes us go, oh, I'm so relaxed. So I recommend to try organic goat cheeses. So next week on phase 3, you can bring in some of those. Then fermented veggies are beautiful to add in here too for digestion. So this one's a sauerkraut here, beautiful. Chia seeds, so omega-3. So chia seeds are wonderful here. And some other examples too. Try a dance class, picnics, long walks, board games, and comedy shows. So giving yourself a little more highs. Yeah, because we do love those rushes. We do love those. Some cortisol is good, not just keeping it up here. That's not what's good. Then chocolate. You all know how I feel about chocolate, but it is a sign of low magnesium. That's why I have it in. It's one of our supplements. Dehydration again, and a lack of essential fatty acids. Craving more mental stimulus in your life. I know that when I'm more engaged, I crave less chocolate. When I'm not as engaged, I want more chocolate. So you can add in the raw cacao nibs, 250 milligrams of magnesium, increase those chia seeds. Walnuts are great too. Krill oil if you're feeling you want to do that, or I'm recommending spirulina too to get those. Take deep breaths. Pick up a good book, go to a museum, a lecture, or try a new body awareness class. So that's a great way to get more mental stimulus. And then, then I did that coffee and tea. And then my other favorite is ice cream and creamy, okay? So dehydration and malabsorption of vitamins and minerals. This one's me. Wanting to cool down an emotion, usually anger. Maybe I have some pent-up anger. I definitely feel for me it's minerals. I think when my stress level goes up, my body uses up those minerals, and then I want creamy, and it helps ground me too. So you can add in probiotics. There's a bunch of different probiotics out there. I'm recommending fermented vegetables too, but probiotics, this one is a powder. Try gluten-free. Try to get it as pure as possible. I don't have any brands yet, but I can maybe post those in the future. Chia seed pudding is one of my favorite things. And then journal regarding why you're feeling an intense emotion, the anger, because ice cream can't always fix it. However, observing and honoring the emotion can. So if you're someone at every night you're wanting something cool and creamy, there's some pent-up emotion that's not being felt. We'll just say felt. So please enjoy this resource. I'm so honored to share it with you. I love it. I came from my heart. I wrote it really quick because I just didn't want us to judge cravings anymore. Let's use them as information for us to connect deeper. So thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, please let us know. Crave away.